Mm. Mm. Good morning. Mm. I was thinking this morning, I got up about a guy I used to know in Chicks, Oklahoma, by the name of Ruben Hagen. I've gotten older. I notice there are times I think back about Ruben. I'm like, I get it, guy. Believe me, I get it. Just a lifestyle and whatnot, and even types of behavior and personality traits and things. And we were actually friends over the years. Ruben, I wasn't somebody you would necessarily be cool with and treat well. I'm being honest with you. And Ruben made fun of me and kind of bullied me and was an asshole. Even though we were friends, everybody else, it was a cool thing to do. It was very cool in our small social net. One part of it, we treat them like shit, especially in front of people. Lane. But and Ruben's actually a great guy now. He's not a great guy. He'll agree that I'm not a great guy. He's a great guy. He's actually not a good guy. He's a great guy. He's a great man. He got a family and stuff. He's done very well for himself in life. Honorable guy, respectable guy. I was back now like Ruben. I would call too tight. It's not gonna smoke. I would call even as he had, I guess, growing up, there's some abuse and things like that, as with myself and others, you know what I mean? It has different effects. Mine, a lot of overcompensation thing. And I think there's a lot of self-consciousness. I think he was hyper self-conscious. He actually spoke. He didn't think he spoke, but he didn't talk like it was a jabberjaw. Other guys, a guy named Jared, who was kind of a jabberjaw. People who were talking all the time. But he talked. Come on, most of the time I talked. Every time I saw him, I talked to him every day. Yeah, like and talk about his work and movie or something. I mean, ever since we were very young, probably 15, 16 years old. Yeah, I'd say 16. 15, 16 was kind of right in that area. And we went to school together. But in his mind, he didn't see himself that way. But he spent a lot of time alone as a kid and there's some abuse. But he got older, and I think he started taking classes online and doing things, talking to therapists and stuff like that. He's wanted more in life. And he got it. There was a big behavior change in Ruben. Much more attractive, I think, to women. He actually got a lot of girls in the group kind of slept with him, which, like, not because he slept with Ruben. Don't get that wrong. I'm not the kind of guy like that. Ruben's not a disgusting person to sleep with or nothing. This guy named Marcus, who was like this big, Marcus was a real cool guy. It was his personality. He, was like that, but where I had to go on kind of whole deal. Marcus kind of I think he's still a career bachelor player stuff. But cool guy. I've always liked Marcus. I've never had a problem with Marcus. Doesn't bother me at all. But it's just, I think it's a numbers thing with girls in the group. And then there's always some kind of relationship with me. And as I've gotten older, I see a lot more what it was. And it's not a jealousy thing or an inferiority thing. It's a I'm not them thing. I'm not one of your numbers. That is the exact psychology of it. And so there's been a lot of like things that people, girls and stuff, and guys have tried to like hop in my life and get people to do. I'm like, I'm not fucking all those. You? Like, yeah. So that's what the problem is? Like, yeah. Well, I don't really kiss and tell too much, you know what I mean? Well, I'm not a piece of shit like your boyfriends, you know? Am I? But I'm not one of them. I'm not one of your numbers. I'm not him. I'm not another one fucking line. Nah. Not part of your little fucking. And again, you think, well, is that a dominant thing? It's an ego thing. Actually, I mean, it's a me thing. but it's kind of a her thing too. It fucks you up, doesn't it? You know, it'll kind of fuck you up in a way. It's going to fuck you up for the rest of your life, won't it? Even better. My dick stays in my pants on this one. And that's the psychology of years ago through my entire life, but that is it. It has nothing to do with that. But as I've gotten older, I kind of stuff like, I mean, Ruben would like ride his bike, go take himself to the movies. I take myself to the movies, you know what I mean? And like he would be riding, like taking a turn and hit some gravel and crash on his crotch rocket, and gonna be bleeding and shit. Just put his crotch rocket in the fucking movie and shit like that. And not even telling him like the next day or two, just kind of like, you know, I'm like, well, I get it. What am I gonna do? Fucking cry about it? You know, call somebody up? You know what I mean? I get my dick sucked for it or something. So yeah, I mean, just not piece of shit behaviors. I haven't seen him in a few years. Actually, it's been a few years since I've seen him. But yeah, all that morning reflections.